Yo, another cheap beer review today. We got the Tin 4 Breweries Brute IPA. Says crispy, dry, refreshing, light blonde pale ale. Weighing in at 5.8 on the beer scale, which is quite good, I would say. It's what did we say? It's made from British and continental hops. This crisp, dry and refreshing IP, blah blah blah. It's not saying much at the end. It's still again the same thing. If you're fat or pregnant, keep away from it. So that's cool. Let's see what she does. Oh yeah, that's very hoppy. Very hoppy. It's not bad actually. It's hoppy. Has a little bit of a sweet taste to it afterwards, but doesn't have much aftertaste, so to say. It doesn't hang around for long as some other IPAs would be doing. It's a tin. Got like snakes and stuff on the outside. That's probably does for decoration. Don't really know what to say about this one. It's definitely carries 5.8% as it says. The taste is not overwhelming. It's hoppy, a little bit of crispiness on it, but it's not. Doesn't have the. Hang on. Yeah, it doesn't have the long IPA like layer as you would imagine. If you think of a really IPA beer. So I think the name Brute is just because it's packing a few extra punches compared to a normal 4.2 or 4.5 beer scale IPA. But yeah, once again we dropped by Aldi to find this little gem of a beer. It's really not much to say about it. It's very beige, I would say. It I wouldn't call it like a proper session beer where you're just sat down and hammering them back like mad, because 5.8 you would be sleeping quite quickly if you drank them in quick succession. Tin 4 Breweries. It doesn't even say where Tin 4 Breweries is. So I think it's just like a generic IPA beer that they found somewhere and just put in a fancy can with some snakes on it and weird yellow color. And it says here, which actually doesn't surprise me that much, because they have gone away from using old fish bladder stuff in many beers, but it is a vegan beer, which means it's just made out of plants and they didn't use the fish bladder concept to do the last bit of filtering, getting all the mush down to the bottom and stuff, which is alright. It's on the Lemmy inspired beer scale, I would give it, called Tin 4. It's definitely not a 10, but it's better than a 4. So I would give it 6 on my 1 to 12 beer scale. The price for this beautiful can was, as far as I remember, £1.39. So it's not blowing the budget. It's not amazing, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, it's not bad at all, but it's just not anything that makes you wow or out of the extraordinary or anything. It's just it's an IPA, weak tasting IPA with quite a bit of punch in it, as it is 5.8. Put it that way, it's a bit like 2021 as it is now. You have your expectations. and you were like thinking, oh, things will definitely be better now, but they wasn't. They weren't. No, I'll say I'm lucky. I still got a job and all, and I'm still working when I'm not doing beer reviews or fiddling with my bike or my camper van or trying to keep the car running or playing with the kids or doing other stuff. But yeah, I still got a job and I still like beer, so I'm alright with this. Anyway, a solid 6 for this Brute IPA from Tin 4 Breweries. Anyway, I will stop that one here and probably come back with another beer review a bit later, because this is the weekend. This be the time for beers. Ta-ta!